Welcome and namaste. Begin standing in the center of your mat, facing forward towards the front edge. Stand with your feet hip-width distance and have all of your toes point forward in the same direction. Stand tall, look forward, and take your hands together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to slow down and connect to your breath. Slowly begin to blink your eyes open and take your gaze straight forward. Move with your breath and breathe through your nose. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up high to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Squeeze your elbows down along the sides of your body. Lift your heart, firm your legs. Inhale your arms back up to the sky. Have your palms face in. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Relax your head, your heart, your upper body all the way down. And relax your neck at the end. Place your hands onto your shin bones. Inhale your spine halfway up and forward. Monkey pose. Draw your spine long and parallel with the floor. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, stand. Sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, drop your hips down low, and take your arms forward in front of you. Keep your fingers out wide. Inhale, stand. Take your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up high. Exhale, cactus arms. Pull your elbows down and lift the top of your skull up towards the ceiling. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Narrow your spine, hinge from your hips, relax your upper body all the way down. Place your hands onto your shins. Inhale your spine halfway up and forward. Monkey pose. Widen your collarbone. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, forward fold. Relax everything back down. Inhale, stand. Take your arms out and up. Exhale, chair pose. Sink down low. Look forward. Stretch your fingers forward. Inhale, stand. Sweep your arms up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Take your time on the way down. Empty your breath. Inhale, monkey pose. Lengthen your spine. Open your heart. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, stand. Sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, chair pose. Sink down low. Weight into your heels. Inhale, stand, arms up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more round. Inhale your arms up high. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. Take your arms out and up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, stand. Arms up high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Relax your upper body all the way down. Place your hands to your shins. Inhale, monkey pose. Lengthen your spine, widen your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Place your hands to the ground, step your feet back, and lift your hips up into that isosceles triangle shape with your body and your yoga mat. Lift your hips up towards the sky as high as you can. Encourage your heart back towards your thighs and relax your skull all the way down. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step your right foot forward outside your wrists, outside your hands. And look forward on the floor. Begin here in dynamic lizard, keeping your gaze forward. Use your back leg and your left ankle to create circles with your hips. You can begin moving right or left. Either way to start works. Just make sure to keep your eyes forward, your face soft, and maintain an awareness of how you're breathing. You're going to slow it down and circle your hips in the opposite direction. Continue working into this dynamic lizard. Follow your breath. You're going to slow it down. Firm your left leg, engage your quadricep, and mindfully step back into downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, chest back, relax your skull, and then pedal out your legs. Bend one leg, straighten the other, and gently move a couple times from side to side. Slow down your movement. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward outside your wrists, outside your hand for lizard prep. Look forward on the ground. Soften your gaze and start to circle your hips in one direction or the other. Connect to your breath as you move your hips and as you move your heart. Slow it down and begin to move in the opposite direction. Maintain a steady gaze at one non-moving spot on the floor in front of you and keep connection to how you're breathing. Slow down your movement, firm your right leg, and mindfully step back, downward facing dog. Relax your skull and pedal out your legs. Slow down your legs and begin to walk your feet forward to the center of your mat. As your feet find the center of your mat, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Forward fold. Let your upper body relax all the way. Place your hands onto your shins. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your upper body all the way down. Inhale, stand. Sweep your arms high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tiptoe your feet in to touch one another. So your legs are all the way together in the midline. And lean your way back slightly and down into your heels. Stretch your arms up to the sky and spread your fingers out wide. Stamp down through your left foot. And slowly lift your right leg out in front of you just a few inches. So you can keep your right leg straight, lift your heart, and slowly begin to circle out your right foot, just moving from your ankle to your toes. Stay tall, maintain a soft gaze forward, and keep breathing all the way in, all the way out. Slow it down and circle your foot in the opposite direction. Slow down your movement and gently place your right foot down next to your left. Keep your arms up, fingers wide, and lift your left leg out in front of you. And again, just a few inches. Firm your leg and start to circle out your foot, circle out your ankle. Stay tall. Keep breathing. Slow down the movement and go the opposite direction. Begin to slow the movement of your foot and gently place your left foot down next to your right and release your hands down together in front of your heart. Take a quarter turn to your left so that you're facing out towards the wide edge of your yoga mat. Start with your hands on your hips and tiptoe your feet out into a wide stance. Take your feet apart as wide as you can without feeling like you're going to slip or overstretch at your hips or inner groin muscles. Begin with a little internal rotation, so both sets of toes are turning in slightly. And then turn your right toes all the way out to face the front edge of your mat. Take your arms out wide at shoulder level. Check from right to left to see that your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Look over your right fingertips and lunge forward into your right leg for Warrior Two. As you lunge forward, see if you can press down through your back heel and get your front knee, your right knee, to stack directly over your ankle. Once you're set here, pull your shoulders back just slightly. Lift up through the sides of your rib cage, relax your jaw, and breathe. As you sink lower into your Warrior Two, work on rolling your left hip back and your right kneecap forward and out towards your pinky toe. Hold here a little bit longer and connect to your breath. Slowly begin to straighten out your right leg. Keep your arms up. Turn your right toes in and turn your left toes out towards the back edge of the mat. Make sure you have heel to arch alignment from your left heel to your right arch. Gaze past your left fingertips and lunge forward into your Warrior Two. Sink your hips a little bit lower. And again, real quick, just check your wrists. Make sure they're still up at shoulder level. Relax your face. Roll your right hip back. Draw your left knee forward and out towards the pinky toe side. Maintain the strength in your body, the focus in your mind, the calm in your breath. Slowly begin to straighten out your left leg. Turn your left toes in and look forward past the wide edge of your mat. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Relax your head, your arms, all the way down. Come up onto your fingertips and start to pull your chest forward like a wide-legged monkey pose to create some length in your spine. Slowly begin to quarter turn to your right and come into runner's lunge. Frame your right foot with your fingers, with your hands. Stack your right knee directly over your ankle and stay up high on the ball mounds of your left foot. Look forward on the floor as if your chest, as if your heart was still in monkey pose. You can stay on your fingertips, begin to straighten out your right leg as much as you can without pain. As you firm your thigh, roll your right hip back and press your left hip forward. Draw your shoulders back and down away from your skull and breathe. Few more breaths. Firm your legs, square your hips, lengthen your heart, lengthen your spine forward in space. Slowly begin to bend into your right knee. Take your right hand to the inside of your foot and do a 180-degree turn all the way over to the back edge of your mat And set up runner's lunge here on the other side so that your left knee is directly over your ankle. Stay up high in the ball mounds of your right foot. Look forward. Slowly begin to straighten your left leg into this extended variation of pyramid pose. Firm your thighs, square your hips. Right hip forward, left hip back. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue. And draw the skin of your shoulder blades back towards your hips. Widen your collarbones forward. Couple more breaths here. Strong legs, strong hips, deep breath. Slowly bend into your left knee. Take your left hand inside your ankle and quarter turn, 90-degree turn to your right. Set up for the wide-legged monkey pose again. Turn your toes in slightly. Hands under your shoulders, wrists under your shoulders. Look forward on the ground. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, fold down. Relax your upper body completely. Press down to the outer parts of your heels. Inhale, stand. Sweep your arms out and up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn your right toes out to the front edge of the mat again and take your arms out wide. Sink your hips down nice and low and return to warrior two and your right side. Sink low, soften your face. This time, lift your right heel up off the ground. Short time with this. Take your left hand to your hip and encourage your left hip down without force. Flip your right palm up and begin to stretch your right arm up 80% and then back just 20%. And to this variation of reverse warrior. You can look forward or forward and up if that's okay on your neck. Breathe here just a little longer. Slowly lower your right heel down. Take your arms out wide, shoulder level. Straighten your right leg, turn your toes in. Rotate your left toes out towards the back edge of your mat. Lunge down into your left leg, warrior two. Lift your left heel up, hold here and breathe. Take your right hand to your hip and sink your right hip lower. Again, without force, without pain. Flip your left palm up and take that variation of reverse warrior. Stretch your left hand up 80%, back 20%. Continue the lower body lunge with your warrior two stance. Hold here and breathe. Slowly lower your left heel down. Take your arms out wide, shoulder level. Straighten your left leg, turn your toes in. Look forward. Inhale your arms up high. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Hinge from your hips, relax your head, relax your hands all the way down. Pull your chest forward like wide-legged monkey pose and take a quarter turn to your right. Come back to that runner's lunge position. Set the stance with your feet, come high on your fingertips, look forward. Begin to straighten out that right leg. Return to this extended pyramid position. Square your hips this time. Make sure that your left wrist is directly under your shoulder. Look forward on the ground. And then begin to stretch your right arm up high towards the sky and twist your chest to the right any amount. Lean your head back in space just a little bit. Firm your legs. Square your hips and lengthen your spine. Breathe here. You can look up towards your right thumb, and if that doesn't feel nice or right on your neck, or if it's difficult to balance, then look out towards the right side wall. Either gazing position works. Just hold and breathe a little bit longer. Begin to look down to the ground. Slowly bend into your right knee as you take your right hand down to the ground. Place your right hand to the inside of your foot. Do a 180-degree turn over to your left. Let's get this other side. From runner's lunge, pull your chest forward and begin to straighten out your left leg. Firm your thighs, square your hips. Check the alignment in your right arm. Make sure you're Wrist is under your shoulder. Look forward, keep your heart open, and begin to twist open to your left. Stretch your left arm up high towards the sky and breathe. Take the same gazing position you did before on the other side, either up towards the top hand or out in the direction of your heart. Either variation, keep your legs strong, your hips square, and breathe. You're going to look down to the ground and slowly take your left hand to the floor, bend into your left knee. Take both hands inside your left foot, quarter turn to your right. Set up for that wide-legged monkey position. Turn your toes in slightly, wrists under your shoulders. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Relax your upper body all the way down. Gently move your head up and down, side to side. Very gentle yes and no motions with the skull, with the neck. Firm your legs. Take your hands onto your hips. Inhale, lift your upper body nice and tall at neutral, shoulders over your hips, and look forward. Slowly tiptoe your feet in together so that your feet and your legs meet at the center of your mat. Relax your arms down alongside your body. Take a quarter turn to your right. Stand in the center of your mat, facing the front edge with your legs together. Inhale your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge and release your upper body completely. Place your hands onto your shins. Inhale, monkey pose. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Place your hands down. Step your feet back. And lift your hips up. Relax your head all the way down. Inhale, bend your knees and gaze forward. Exhale, pigeon prep. Take your left knee forward and outside your wrist on the floor, and gently lower your right knee down to the ground. Now take a look at your left ankle. See if you can bring it in line with your right hip, and then look forward on the ground. Mindfully tiptoe your right foot back as far as you can go, and gently lower down to your elbows and your forearms. So your forearms are parallel with one another on the ground. Tuck your right toes under and lift your right knee up off the ground. Firm your thigh. And use that right leg strength to square your hips gently. Roll your right hip forward. Float your left hip back. Keep your heart open and breathe. Slowly release your right knee and the top of your right foot to the ground. Stack your hands on top of one another and relax your forehead onto your hands with your elbows out wide. Pause here for a few moments. Relax your body into the floor, into this pose, and connect to your breath. Moving slowly, begin to make your way back up onto your hands. Align your wrists under your shoulders, tuck your right toes under, lift your knee, and mindfully step back into downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, press your chest back, relax your skull, and pedal out your legs just a few times. Slow it down. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, pigeon prep on the right. Take your right knee forward and outside your wrist to the floor. And gently lower your left knee down just for a moment. Check to see that your right ankle is in line with your left hip. Walk your left foot back as far as you're able to and lower your forearms down to the ground. Tuck your left toes under, lift your knee, firm your leg, square your hips, gently, gently. Roll your left hip forward, pull your right hip back. Keep your collarbones open as if you're pulling your heart forward on the floor like monkey pose, and breathe. Slowly lower your left knee down, top of your left foot. Stack your hands under your forehead. Let your elbows relax out wide. Rest your skull, rest your eyes, and breathe. Slowly make your way back up onto your hands. Line your wrists under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes under, lift your knee. Mindfully step back, downward facing dog, and pedal out your legs. Slow down the movement in your legs and in your hips. And gently bend your knees, placing them down to the floor. Sit down on your left hip and swing your legs out in front of you so that your legs are stretching forward and past the front edge of your mat. Point your toes forward, reach your arms forward, fingers forward, round your spine, and slowly recline yourself all the way down onto your back. Once you're lying down, take your hands to the outer edges of your mat to check and see if you're aligned with the center of your mat. Adjust accordingly. Once you're set there, bring your body into a bent knee position. Bend your knees out to the sides and bring the soles of your feet to touch. With the soles of your feet touching, slide your heels up toward your hips any amount. Place one hand on your stomach and place the other hand over your heart. Look straight up and then close your eyes. Allow yourself to rest and relax here. Follow your breath and allow your knees to drift closer and closer to the floor over time and without force. Keep your eyes closed and slowly work into Shavasana by extending your legs out long on the ground. Once your legs are out long, make sure they're just a little bit wider than hip width. Relax your arms to the floor, palms up. And with your eyes closed, relax your face completely. Allow yourself to rest in this effortless place. Zero movement. Just follow your breath and relax. Take your time here and connect to your breath. And in just a few minutes, you'll hear the sound of the singing bowl. Once you hear that sound, slowly and mindfully make your way from your practice and into whatever is next. Namaste.